This podcast absolutely, unequivocally, positively, 100% contains adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome to the podcast rated #1 by people waiting in the emergency room, waiting room for more than 3 days. Me and Mrs. Always Right. I am your host, me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
You gonna live?
Oh my God, you are so funny. You're so
Am
funny.
I? Because right before the show, I didn't detect humor at all.
It was humor.
Was it humor?
Yeah, you know it was.
Because it sounded like country to me.
Country?
Country.
Country.
Okay. Oh.
Country. Okay, it's country. It's
Yeah,
country.
that's
Absolutely.
what it is. We're coming to you from that little trailer park in Tool, Texas. Mrs. Always Right. Tell us about being a tool.
You can tell us about being a tool way better than I can.
Apparently I can't. Excuse me. Hang on. Now tell us about
there
Tool.
There you go.
Now that I'm better equipped to deal with the fucking show.
Not much to say at all other than it's in Henderson County, and it's just on the west side of Cedar Creek Lake. That's it. Done.
Wait. That's all you got?
That's all I got. I mean,
No,
there's really nothing.
This little town has 6 people in it, 4 of which...
population is 2,175.
Oh, thank you for being...
There you go.
Upright.
I'm glad I could help.
So if you noticed last
being a
week...
tool. Sorry. Oh, while you're talking, I'm going to look that up. Like, what like the slang stuff is.
Slang for what?
I don't know. What of course it brings up the band Tool, and it's like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Tool meaning, maybe that's what I need to look for, right? Tool. What is the dictionary that Urban Dictionary, right?
That is, yes.
Okay. All right.
I have no idea what I'm going to say. You just ruined my thunder.
I'm sorry.
We did not bring you a show last week. We were out riding. We didn't get home till late. I didn't feel like doing a show. She didn't feel like doing a show. Actually, I felt like doing it. And I'm like, baby, let's do a show. And she's like, but I can't. It's my lie. Let me fucking tell it.
I didn't say a word, but go right ahead.
The look on your face gave everything away.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yes.
But
damn you, Popular.
I got to work tomorrow for whatever fucking reason.
Because the rappers are not cooperating, so you need to go fix them.
This is going to be a clusterfuck.
Okay.
We're going to the bar tonight.
Yes.
And I'm going to end up going to work fucking inebriated.
Yes.
Anyway, like I was saying, you're the reason we didn't put a show out last week. What? Say what? Use your words. Use your words.
Tool, individual who behaves in their own self-interest rather than adhering to a set of beliefs or morals.
Who makes that shit up?
Hey, that's what the Urban Dictionary says.
Who writes the Urban Dictionary?
I don't know, but I'm thinking I should help them write the Urban Dictionary.
I'm thinking.
All
right, kill time. I got other shit to do.
Okay. It also could be a something held in your hand for a particular task, like a hammer or shovel.
Okay, this is how you're killing time. Is telling people what an actual tool is.
No, I mean, I'm just saying. What do you want me to say? Ooh, so
what about an instrument for coitus?
So, Tool. Tool. I'm just going to call you a tool all the time.
Thanks, babe.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
I think we picked the wrong time to do the show. I got to poop.
How many times have you already pooped today?
2.
Already today?
I eat, I shit.
What did you eat today?
I just had wings.
I know you just had wings, but what have you had to eat today? Nothing.
Chips.
Other than, okay, so you did eat some chips?
And Cheez-Its.
Okay.
Chips,
poop,
the two
Cheez-Its, poop.
The 2 chuz of a
Chuz.
the 2 chuz of a stable diet.
Okay.
chips
Okay.
and Cheez-Its.
Chips and cheeses, which I bought you more cheeses.
I saw.
Now we have a plethora of Cheez-Its.
Fuck you and for stealing my words.
Oh, did you want to use a big word, baby?
I was on my way to say plethora and you stole it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know how I am. I just like to talk.
Yeah.
All right. I was going to tell you
Yeah,
that
I'm
my
listening.
car, the odometer now reads over 223,000 miles. I'm just saying.
You know what the truck reads?
No, I was wondering that when I went to 223. I was like, I wonder what's on the truck.
260.
Is it really?
It is.
Wow.
It's a diesel though. That's just getting broken.
Oh, okay. Okay.
260,000 miles on that old F-250.
Nice. That's really nice. We do put a lot of miles on it.
We did. We do. But not anymore. We only use it for towing.
Right. But usually when we're towing, we're going a long ways away.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's still putting a lot of miles on it.
So I got up this morning at 6 o'clock.
Nice.
Is
Well, you
it,
went
though?
to bed at
Is
9. You went
I
to bed
was
at
fucking
9.
tired, and apparently I'm going to be tired again tomorrow. But anyway, I got up this morning at 6.
Good for you. I did not
I had
get up.
No, you
that
never
early.
get up. I had to do some editing today, right? Of the writing video that we had
Mhm.
last weekend.
Yes.
Took me 6 fucking hours.
Oh. Actually, I think it took you longer than that because
Well,
did you
it
game
would have
before you?
No, and it would have only taken me 6 hours if I wouldn't have exported the video wrong and had to redo it for another fucking hour.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Honey,
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
But if you're listening to this podcast, click on over to YouTube and watch the fun weekend we had. We got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning,
yeah, we did. But we went back to bed. I went back to bed.
only for a couple hours.
Yeah, but I mean, it was nice. It was a nice sleep. It seems like I sleep better once that sun comes up for whatever
Baby,
reason now.
I was up at
Oh.
8 and could not get you out of the fucking tent.
I should have got up, but I didn't.
I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you going with me
Mhm.
because the person I asked was like, no.
Well, but in his dream, he
It,
saved the day.
that's it. And so he made it very clear to me.
You
that-
think he was just making up stories?
I don't
Just
know.
to-
He did inform me that the next time something like that happens, to go, are you up? And wait for a definite answer of, yes, I am up,
Oh, okay.
before
Okay.
I ask for help.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, hey, so-and-so's flipped over. I got to go get
Again.
him. Do you want to
Flipper.
go? Do you want to go? And he's like, no. And I'm like, I was just like, oh, okay.
Wow.
yeah.
Just flat out, fuck you, not going.
Yeah, he was.
Wow. Yeah, Flipper did it again because that's what Flipper does every single time we go somewhere. But do you think maybe it's because they go by themselves a lot? Because it's so early in the morning and everybody else is trying to go to sleep.
From
because
what
they're
I
drunk?
understood, from what I'm understanding, he was on his way to catch up with people he was riding with,
Uh-huh.
which was probably nowhere near where they ended up flipping.
Probably not. Probably not.
But
That's crazy.
shit happens, right?
I mean, it does happen. Luckily, knock on wood, I'm knocking on wood. So calm your tits, Karen.
It's more paper. And
What
calling
is-
me Karen.
What is paper made out of?
Shut your mouth hole.
My pie hole?
Yeah, pie hole.
Pie hole. Ooh, I like a good pie. Coconut.
Molly Brown in Titanic, remember? When he's like, if you don't shut your pie hole.
I
Yeah,
don't
never mind.
remember
Just,
that
you know what?
line.
Keep fucking going with
I
something
don't
else.
remember that line.
During the lifeboat, she's like, we need to go back.
Okay.
The guy who was running the boat in his British accent, it's like, if you don't shut your pie hole.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I do
Fuck.
remember, yes.
Thank you for making me do that horrible fucking British accent.
Yay, no problem. Ooh, I did educate a girl at work
Ooh.
on a movie. She's very young, early 20s, and we were talking movies a few weeks ago, and I said something about, there's several movies that if they were on, I would not pass up a chance to watch them. So I gave her a little immediate list of some good movies, and she likes vampires,
Okay.
right? Because she watches Vampire Diaries or something.
I have no
never
idea.
seen it.
Okay.
Never,
All right.
never seen it myself.
Diaries of a Vampire.
Yes. But apparently it's a thing and a lot of people watch it. But anyway, I said, nope, best vampire movie, I think,
If you say Interview with a Vampire, I'm going to kick you out of my studio.
Lost Boys.
Okay. I can live with that one.
So
I should have known.
yeah, you should have. Anyway, so I told her, I said, oh, you're going to love this movie. And she's like, oh, I can't, I don't know where it's showing. I said, well, I think I got a copy at home. I said, but I have to get it back. And she's like, okay.
You're going to loan out your DVD copy of Lost Boys?
I did. I told her, I said, I don't know if it's Blu-ray or DVD because it's, we've had it for a minute.
Who still has a Blu-ray player?
Who still has a DVD player?
Word. Right. Well, usually a Blu-ray.
A Blu-ray?
I am drunk. You stop. Stop. How dare you make fun of drunk people?
I know. Anyway, so it turns out it was on Blu-ray. Anyway, and so cut all those out. Anyway, so
Fuck off.
I took her the copy that we had on Blu-ray, and she watched it. I told her, I said, it's not a big deal. I figure that you will watch it on the weekend when you have, the weekend to watch it. And she's like, okay. But she watched it during the week, and she's like, oh, my God. She fucking loved it. She's like, I could bring it back tomorrow. I said, if you want to save it and watch it again over the weekend. And she's like, oh, great. I would love to. So anyway, I felt good. Because I feel movies like that.
See, I think me and Mrs. Always Write Reviews Movies is a great podcast.
When would we find time? I mean, we hardly find time to do this.
I know. And I'm hoping when you get on the first shift that we can start recording during the week.
Oh,
and I can get all my editing done on the weekend.
Or you could do it during the week, and then
I already
weekends
do
would
it.
be free.
I already do it during the week. I already edit during the week.
Okay, then why would it make a difference because then it leaves your weekend open.
I could get more done on the weekend.
That is true. You'll have more time mostly to do that on the weekends.
Yes.
It's cold, by the way.
Thanks.
I don't like the weather. It was like 85 degrees 2 days ago. And now it's like freaking, I don't know, 38 or 40. And it's cold.
Well, you know what they say in Texas, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
Yes, it definitely will change. Is there anything that you want to talk about this week?
Really? That's what we're going? Are you done already? You're trying to pass the buck on to me now because you have nothing else to say?
No, I quit being a tool. I just asked you if there was anything specifically that you wanted to talk about.
I don't know.
I mean, I've been talking the last, 12 minutes anyway.
I'm drinking and hitting the vape, so keep going. I'm having a great time.
No, you got to talk too. You get to wear your new boots tonight and show them off.
Yay, you're boring.
I am a boring person. I never said I wasn't boring. I know I'm boring.
Wow. All you want to do is talk about new boots.
No, I said you get to wear them. When have you wore them?
Well, they do look good, though.
You wore them the day you got them to go to Walmart for something.
Okay.
And then you text me and you're like, ooh, I look good up in Walmart. And I'm like, first of all.
I did.
First of all, I mean, if you have clothes on, you probably look better than half the people there. But it's your boots that look good. But you do look good.
Ain't nothing better than a tubby boy and some new ostrich boots.
Yeah. People probably didn't even look at your boots. I know you were trying to show them off, but a lot of people don't look at shoes.
I got accused of goose stepping like a Nazi.
Of what?
Goose stepping because I kept throwing my foot. Because I kept throwing my foot out there like, look at my boot. Look at my boot. You know what goose stepping is, right?
No, apparently I
You've
think
never,
that's the
you've never
first.
said you don't know what goose stepping is.
I mean, I can imagine it since you were kind of explaining it, but I've never heard that word. I don't think.
okay, it's not because I'm a Nazi. Okay,
Are
It's-
you
it's-
sure?
Yes, it's
you
because
used
I
to be a skinhead, so
no, I used to I used to shave my head.
which showed your skin on your head.
Which I got tired of being accused of being a skinhead, which is now why I've just went to the extreme and I've grown it out like a hippie.
Okay, now you're a
All right,
hippie
so now
head.
that's two things I need to talk about. Number one, I watch a lot of history.
You
documentaries.
do.
I
You
do.
are a big history buff. Yes.
So you've never seen the German soldiers in World War II march?
I have seen
How they
them.
throw that leg
Yes.
out straight?
Yes.
That is called goose stepping.
Is it really?
Babe,
I gotta look it up. Not
Oh,
that I don't
fuck.
doubt you. I'm just saying. I mean,
just type in goose stepping and it'll be like, yay,
goosebumps comes up.
Go.
Goose
Yeah, I guess
stepping.
goose stepping is the last thing Google wants to fucking show. Now the FBI is going to be knocking at our fucking door. Thanks. See it right there, right in the picture.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's
A
how I was.
march with a goose step.
That's how I was throwing my foot out so everybody could see
Why
my
would-
boot. That was the whole point of that conversation. I was trying to show off my boot, and I got accused of
Wow.
goose stepping.
Huh. And it didn't say specifically in here that it's only Germans or Nazis that did
Is
it.
it Germans
just says,
doing it in that picture?
It just says it is a special, no, not all of them. No, it says it's a special marching step which is performed during formal military parades and other ceremonies. So that could be
Not the Americans.
any of them.
Not the Americans.
You don't think?
I've never seen it.
I want to say when the boy graduated,
Didn't happen.
they weren't as pronounced as this right here.
No, babe. No.
You don't think they did?
No.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I
Wait,
know they didn't.
Now this picture down here reminds me of like that dance. Have you ever seen? I think it's on TikTok or YouTube. The
Really?
people where they hunch over, they're kicking their leg. They look like I don't know what they look. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I have no fucking.
I gotta
Now
find
I look like you going, what's a goose step?
They're all hunched over, and they're it's so funny. They're like under a bridge, and it's so hilarious.
Is it?
Oh my god, it's so funny, and that's
Wow.
I think the only reason why I thought about it is because it looks like a girl's in front on this picture right here, and her dress, the way it makes her look like she's just like hunched over.
Well, can you imagine throwing a leg out like that while wearing a skirt?
No. I mean, I would like kick, and then it would pull my leg out from my other leg out from under me. That's what
happened?
I'm afraid.
What happened to her? Well, she tripped herself goose stepping. Way to go. Put her in front of the AA guns, Kim Jong-un.
Oh, stop.
Well,
Wow, that's
True.
That's really
I bet if you fell down marching in front of that guy, he'd punish you.
probably. I mean, he'd probably just punish me because I'm white.
Stop. Is that the same thing as a wheat thing?
Cool whip.
Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. Fucking stop.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm retiring.
I'm
I can't
dying.
do this anymore.
Oh my god.
I can't fucking do it. I can't.
Why?
I just can't.
Why?
I'm
Because
fucking done.
because we're too funny.
Because we're getting banned. Goose stepping and cool. Cheers while it lasted. Bye, YouTube.
Oh my god.
Ooh. I think we touched all the bad words today. Nazi, goose stepping, cool whip, white dins.
Oh, speaking of Cool Whip,
Oh,
right? So,
fuck. While we're already getting banned, just go ahead. Throw it all in there.
Yeah. So we have this guy at work, right?
Is his name Cool Whip?
No, but that's what we call him.
That's fucked up.
You want to know why?
No. No, I don't.
Why? Why don't you want to know why?
Because I'm afraid we're going to get banned.
No, I mean, it's not bad.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
for him, I
you
guess
know what?
it is.
Go ahead.
Okay. If you ever sit around and talk to this guy, it doesn't matter what you've done, where you've done it at.
Oh, no.
He can do it, done it better.
He's one of those.
Yes. So we call him Cool Whip because he can top everything.
Who thought of that shit?
Somebody before we got there. But yeah, because he can top everything. So we call him
Does
Cool
he know?
Whip. I think somebody did accidentally call him Cool Whip at one time, and it wasn't me. It wasn't me, Muhammad. So
we're already getting banned. Just keep going.
You remember when you told me that, though?
No, what?
Muhammad? But you told me his name.
Okay.
Was
oh my God.
Muhammad.
All right. Okay. So 2 stories here, real quick, right? Since you already brought them up.
Oh God.
Number 1, yes, I did used to shave my head. Okay. But I hated hair, and that's the only reason why.
It was too hot.
It was hot, and I worked in the manufacturing. Company.
You made the bubble gum wrappers.
Yeah, that's
at the
before
time.
I got moved up to being technical support for bubblegum wrappers.
Yes.
And I hated hair. I just hated it. I wish I was one of those guys that went bald in his 20s. That way I could shave it and have the Mr. Clean head.
Mm-hmm.
But it came down to it one day. I was working at a company and they wanted to take a Christmas card photo. And they bring me this Santa hat, right? And they're like, "Hey, you're the funny guy. Wear this hat." And I'm like, "Bro, I know what you're doing, right?" The
So
tattoos,
see your big.
the tattoos and the shaved head. And I'm like, that's not why you want me to wear the hat. Just be honest with me and tell me why you want me to wear the hat, and I'll put the hat on. No, you're the funny guy. Not wearing the hat. Not
you
doing
didn't
it.
wear the hat?
I sure the fuck didn't.
Why?
Because I wanted to see how far they would take it.
Maybe truly they did that because you were the funny guy and it wasn't
that's the
for any
truth.
other reason.
If that's the truth,
Yes.
then after the next part of the story, you'll know why.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm ready. There's another part.
Still
okay.
wouldn't wear the hat. So we
God.
line up for the Christmas photo.
Yes.
I'm in front.
Mm-hmm.
Tattoos, shaved head, goatee.
Okay.
Stereotypical. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, everybody smile. Click. Never saw the fucking photo after that. They didn't put it out. If that's why, if they only wanted me to wear the Santa hat because I was the funny guy, that postcard would have still went out. Did it go out? No, because they looked like a fucking skinhead was in their fucking Christmas photo.
Wow. I would have drew a Santa hat on you anyway.
I don't think Photoshop was around then, just like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And I just wanted him to be honest with me. Why you want me to wear the hat? Oh, you're the funny guy.
Now,
Bullshit.
but who came at you with the hat?
The production manager. The guy I hated.
Okay, so he probably didn't think you were funny because
He hated
you were
me.
an asshole.
I was an asshole.
You were a tool to him.
But, well,
and, you know.
But I'm the asshole everybody likes, except for that guy.
Well, most people. No, some people like you.
Oh, most people do.
You're one of those you hate or you like. There's no in between with you. You're one of those people.
And what's wrong with that?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
You know, the thing with me is at least you know what you get, and I don't put on no fake fucking persona. Okay?
That's true.
And I don't
That is
lie to
true.
people, and I don't fucking bullshit people. And what I am is what you get.
Yes. I agree.
Now I forgot the fucking second part of the story.
We were talking about Muhammad.
Thank you.
No problem. and this was mean.
It was funny.
But you thought it was funny.
Well,
Now,
I'm not the only one.
Who else thought it
and-
was funny?
Well, as it turns out, the guy's a good one of our best friends now.
Right. And
So
I guess
apparently he thought it was funny.
He took it lightly he did not take it to heart. And I did explain to him that it was your fault.
Exactly how.
So I told him, I said, he told me your name. This is what he told me your name was. And I am so sorry.
I really got to tell this story. I'm already getting banned.
I mean, we're already getting banned. Might as well go ahead and tell it. Do we have a name for him?
Raven, Caven, Laven, Paven. Guess which one his real name is. Anyway.
Okay.
When I bought my Mustang, my first Mustang,
mm-hmm.
Did I have the red one or the white one first? I can't remember. Anyway, when I had the...
Fuck, I don't even know.
Right. Well, when I bought the regular Mustang, the white Mustang...
Regular,
plain.
White? Was it white?
I should have named it Wheat Thins.
Cool Whip.
That's the name. That's it.
Yeah. Cool Whip. Okay.
I joined this club. I joined this Mustang car club.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to meet at this local burger restaurant. And I brought you one night, right? I brought you out there going, well, I'm just going to make up a name, Paven. He's from India, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And he had bought it. He had joined the Mustang group too. Well, we came out here and you were like, what's that guy's name? And I'm like, Muhammad. I didn't expect you to walk over and start talking to the guy and calling him fucking Muhammad.
What did you expect me to do when I talked to him?
Hey, what's your name?
No, if you tell me somebody's name, I feel confident in what you're telling me. I believe it to be true.
So if I told you that guy's name was Cool Whip, you would be like, hey, Cool Whip.
Probably couldn't have said it with a straight face, but if you could have, I probably might have called him Cool Whip.
Well, this poor guy, when he first joined the club, he could not drive. He could not drive.
Not just when he first joined the club.
He's gotten much better. Much better.
He's had several years of experience now.
Yes.
When he first when he joined the club to begin with, he had just gotten his license. He had never drove before.
And
he had no idea.
And you know how many curbs he hit?
Yeah, we should have called him Kirby.
We called him the curb terrorist.
Yes.
And you know he hated me for a long time, right?
Okay, there's so many reasons why he could have hated you.
No.
Yes. Oh my God.
Really?
Starfish.
I fucking hate you, really?
I'm just saying there's so many reasons why. Yeah, so you called him the curb terrorist because he ran over curbs a lot.
All the time.
A lot. Because he couldn't drive because he had just gotten his license. And he's grown, but he's never had to drive before because his dad's a gynecologist.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Anyway,
so I called him Muhammad for a while.
And he didn't say nothing to you?
He never corrected me, not one time.
You think it's because you're white?
I think it was because I was white. Anyway, yes. So he never corrected me. And then I think later on, you actually called him by his real name, Goosebumps. And I was like... oh, that's your name? He's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, my bad. He told me.
You threw me under a bus?
I did because I didn't know it was a big joke. Had I known it
wasn't a joke.
Apparently it was because you thought it was funny.
Okay, I see your point. But I mean.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. But
I just like to fuck with people.
I know.
That's what I do.
And he had so many reasons why to hate you. Tell him the starfish story. You gotta tell him the starfish story. This is great.
So one of our local racetracks here, we got into drag racing. And this was about the whole time where the whole Street Outlaws thing was coming up big on Discovery. You remember?
Oh, yeah.
And so there was this production company, and they were at this local drag strip, and they were trying to scout out people for the show. And I told him, I said, look, we're not the fast guys, but we can be the funny guys. Right? I'm like, we could be funny. And he's like, no, we're serious. And so I pulled I pulled my pants down and I spread my butt cheeks, and I could feel the cold of his window on my anus.
Oh my God.
And I was just squinching it. just
How do you squinch it up? I can't squinch mine up. I think I've had too many kids.
How do you cut your fucking turds when you're pooping?
Hey, once they fall out, they fall out. I'm just, you know,
just like you can't just like cut them off.
I mean, I can. No, no. No, mine are too hard to cut off.
Fuck this podcast. Fuck this podcast.
But I can after the fact, I can make sure there's no little dingleberries or whatever. But oh my God, yeah.
dear
And so
baby
you left a
Jesus,
big
help
old
me.
greasy starfish on his window. Oh, he was so mad at you.
He was fucking mad.
I would have been pissed too. I'm just saying. Oh my God, I would have been so
just
fucking
telling
mad.
you,
Now
we could've
who's going to scrub this greasy ass starfish off of my window? I'm not touching it. Ugh.
That's why it was still on there.
Oh my God. Yeah, like 3 years later when he got rid of the car, the starfish is still there.
Still on there. Oh my God.
That's so
No,
disgusting, really.
This is by far
Yes.
the absolute worst fucking episode we've ever done.
No. You've said that before.
Okay, yeah. And time goes on and it just gets trashier. Fuck. But yeah, I was just trying to let him know. We got to stand out where we stand out.
Right.
And we're not the fastest people, but we are the funniest. Let's use that to our advantage. People love comedy.
People do love comedy and tragedy.
That's how C-3PO made it through Star Wars.
Hey, did you know C-3PO actually has the lower part of his right leg is silver? Did you ever notice that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm old.
Okay. I mean, I was just saying
You know
a lot
why?
of people never
know why?
noticed. Tell me why.
Because his costume got damaged during filming
Mm-hmm.
and they had to use that silver piece to make up for the costume.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that part. I
Huh.
just knew it was different. I think it was his right leg.
Fucking learned.
Man, history.
Well, thanks for embarrassing me.
How did I embarrass you? How? How?
Hmm.
How did I embarrass you? Because I told people you starfish somebody's window?
I mean, that's a funny story.
It is a funny story now. And
It was then too.
And Goosebump can probably laugh about it now because he was not laughing for a long time after that. He was so mad.
He was. And
I can't blame him because you would have been fucking irate if somebody
if
had
I would have
done
supplied
you.
him with Charmin, would it have been okay?
No.
Here, look. Here's some fucking Charmin. Wipe the starfish off your fucking window.
Oh, that's just gross. You would have been so mad if somebody did that to you.
Unless I saw the humor in it.
But no, you still would have been mad. I'm afraid you still would have been mad.
Come to find out,
Uh-huh.
it's public nudity if they can see your anus.
Well, they couldn't see yours, only he could see yours.
Is that rape? Windshield rape?
Yes, that probably is some kind of sexual assault, I'm sure. I mean, I would have sold the car the next day. I would have been done. No, I'm done.
No.
I can't.
Apparently, he was just so distraught by it, he crashed it into a fucking tree.
Well, that wasn't the same day. But who did he call
No, but
besides Ghostbusters?
that was trauma.
Trauma.
Yeah, he was traumatized.
Right. And so, but he called you and you.
Because I told you
got
we've
him help.
ended up fucking best friends, and this is how friendship grows.
Yes. And he said he was going to come see us last year.
He's
but maybe
busy.
he
He's
didn't.
got a new job.
I know.
And I love the guy.
know.
Everything that's happened from the time I met him till now was just fucking jokes. Okay.
Oh,
So
he knows.
what I've taught
He
him,
knows.
is a good sense of humor.
That is true. And he believes he's totally Texan too. He has boots, right? Boots and a hat. Yeah.
And he's more Texan than some of the other people that come here.
That's true. Especially if you're from the C word.
Cunt.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that.
California?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
No
yes.
offense to Californians. This podcast is all inclusive.
Yes.
Did you hear my announcer voice?
That sounded pretty good because it didn't sound like I don't know, mean stuff. It was good. It was good.
Well, thanks.
No problem.
And hey, thanks for listening to Me and Mrs. Always Right. If we offended you today, please email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All of those complaints go to attention, Trevor the intern.
And even if we didn't offend you, email us.
Sure.
Right?
Nobody ever emails us, though.
I know. I mean, the email still works. I check it every once in a while.
I did get a couple of emails on the writing videos, especially about Mina when we went.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but not about the podcast.
Oh.
Okay.
What did the email about the writing video say?
She was just asking me, I assume it was a she, was just asking me about
Did
our
you just
trip to Mina.
assume the male's gender?
I went by the name, which was like Jenna, but okay, sure.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, I'm allowed to make educated guesses, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And they were just asking about the Mina trip and where to ride and how it was. And I was like, it was great. Do the Forshey Mountain Loop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.
Not on YouTube after this episode, but okay.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and slip through the cracks and nobody will know we were ever here.
Because we get like 3 downloads. And as long as those three people don't get offended, I think we're okay.
Okay. Well, see, there you go. I think we're
Word.
good. I think we're good then.
Hey, and help support this podcast because I'm going to need to be bailed out of jail at Patreon/ Me and Mrs. Always Right, where you get pre and post show
Content.
Yeah, right along with the unedited episodes. I went blank. What the fuck you want me to do? I'm still in a fucking daze how off the rails this fucking episode was.
It's the 2 beers that you've had today.
To my ass. I've been drinking since fucking 9.
Yes.
Yes. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, you like your...
I had
But
2
it's
cups
the
of coffee.
weekend.
I had 2 cups of coffee
Mm-hmm.
and a cup of tea before I ever started fucking drinking.
Well, good for you.
Word,
Trying to stay
see?
hydrated.
Yes.
What a
Yeah.
good guy
I know.
you are.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. We appreciate y'all listening.
Yes. Come back next time, right?
Yeah, if there's a next time.
Yeah, if we don't get banned.
If we don't get banned.
Now, I'm going to find that funny video. I'm going to tell you what.
You should.
I'm going to tell you what.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Fucking nuts.
You're nuts.